Exciting NBA playoff series. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. You take a look at Houston. They couldn't get it done on the road in Game 1. Now with their backs against the wall, can they tie the series here at home?
And you know, in a short series, you better find a way to ramp your game up, to really up the ante in terms of intensity. You can't wait around to try and feel the team out. You got to bring the noise from the get-go.
Here's Griffin, and there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. And San Antonio has possession. Here's Green. Pass to Griffin.
That's textbook defense there. I mean, just how you want to play it. Stay connected, force a tough shot.
Shoots. Green with the rebound.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And good that time.
Well, I tell you, there's a suddenness to Parker that helps him create space in the lane, unlike any other player in the league.
Now here's Shumpert. Going inside, and slam dunk by Shumpert.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Parker. Wide open. No good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Shumpert gets a wide open look. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Making sure they got the bucket with that extra effort.
Outside, Green. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. The beat can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Tony Parker makes it look easy dropping those dimes like that. He seems to be one step ahead of the defense all the time.
Here's Shumpert. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And that one's good, Shumpert.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Picked by Griffin. Shot, high post, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here are the Rockets now. 7-point differential. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Oh, Griffin in position. Stolen by Prince. Here's Shumpert. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Griffin. Out to Parker. Thompson surveying the floor. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Lowry. Parker with the steal. Here's Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
Boy, when Green is attacking like this, guys, he's a fun player to watch. Just clear out of the way.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that was a very close look.
The screen from Thompson. Pass to Drummond. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Lowry's a do-it-all point guard for sure. Passing, scoring, defense, he checks all the boxes.
Out to Parker. Thompson outside. Now here's Green. 5 on the clock. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me. Boy, you can't give Green these lanes. I mean, as soon as he sees a hole in the defense, he'll take advantage.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
A nice shot by Griffin.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Now here's Shumpert. He's got 10. Lets it go with a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Shumpert's got 13.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Outside, Green. This one for 3. Not gonna go that time. Rockets lead by 5. Pass to Thompson. Some nice passing there by Houston. Tries the spin move. Here's Prince, defended by Griffin. Drummond with it. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one hand. Full punch.
And that one's good, Shumpert.
Both efficient and prolific. He's already hit 6 buckets out of his 8 attempts.
To the middle. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Now here's Prince. Spins. It's Prince on the wing. Driving to the basket. That one's in, his first shot this game.
give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game. Rockets leading by 5. To the inside. And Lee with the stuff.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Thompson in the post. He has 5. The beat. Second chance effort. And he banks in the layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Spurs trailed by 5. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Thompson, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Green, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Both free throws good from Green.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
That will count. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Rockets lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around. How about the amazing crossover there, demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that, straight to the basket.
Here's Ginobili. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
When he gets that close to the rack, Ginobili not going to hold anything back.
Here's Lee. Pass to Bynum. Now Azubuike. He has yet to score. Stolen by Ginobili. Inside. And Jones slams it in.
And that unpredictable nature of Ginobili, it can be frustrating for the defense, especially when he's cutting them to pieces with his passing.
Now here's Bynum. A 3 from Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Bynum. Barnes has got 7 points in the game. With the step in. Here's Ginobili. Outside for Jefferson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Rockets leading by 4. Barnes outside. No good that time. Excellent D that time from Jones. second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Ginobili with the ball. And here's West on the arc. Rebound by Azubuike. And here are the Rockets now. They've led by as much as 10. And a wide open look for Lee. He drains the quick shot. Now it's a 6-point Rocket lead. Ginobili with the three. Hangs home the trifecta. Ginobili's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Tries to keep it alive. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Here's Azubuike. Still yet to score. Here he goes. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Great job using that weight room strength to get it in against tough D.
Jones with it. He's picked up by Lee. Back to Jones. Puts it up. That one wide left. Rockets leading by 5. Here's Azubuike.
Oh, man.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Now here's Jones. Harrison Barnes missing his wish. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Bynum. Buries it down low. Bynum's got his first bucket of the night. Spurs trailed by 6. He lobs it up. And stolen by Barnes. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Blair. Here's Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Ginobili gets a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Ginobili's got 10 points in the game. Offensive rebound. Lee outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Blair.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that one.
On the basket by Jones.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Lee. Missed inside.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And here are the Rockets now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio.
Not easy amongst the trees to get that score, but he just stayed poised.
2 minutes.
It's Ginobili on the wing. He's got 10. Rest outside. Puts the move on. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
All right, Houston, coming on the court, your own Rockets dancers,
And San Antonio has possession. And the wide open shot from Green. Kept alive. Thompson left side. Fires the three. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Out to Parker. Tries yet again. Thompson with the rebound. The Rockets trade. Down low. Here's Drummond. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possession.
Pass to Green. Misses the easy stuff. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Traps in the tray. And now a 3-point Rocket lead.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Here's Parker. Counted. His second make in 4 attempts. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Shumpert. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Shumpert's got 18 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Lowry for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Houston on top. They lead by 3. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Now here's Parker. Thompson left side to the left side wing. 4 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Parker. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Rockets leading by 3. Outside Lowry. Sweet move. The putback. A rebound by the Spurs. Pass to Griffin. Back to Green. Launches it. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Well, you've got to have Green in your eyesight. I mean, even from way out here, he's still a threat to knock it down.
Lowry. Banked in off the glass. Lowry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow. It's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And it's all about hustle in transition, especially when you're trying to stay ahead on the break.
Rockets have gone 1 of 3 at the line here. And that one falls for Shumpert. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 5. And Ginobili. Here we go. Thompson with the rebound. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Count the basket.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
West, right side. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Will it go? Pass to Jones. It's blocked. They get it back. Clock is at 3. Here's Blair. And finally they hit 1. Blair's got his first basket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Rockets leading by 5. On the wing, Lee. Pass to Pachulia. And here is Bynum. Over in the corner, Barnes. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Stiff arming that shooter. Excellent effort.
There's Lee with the 3.
You know, on defense, Manu comes at you with so much tenacity and focus and intensity. He's just looking to outwork you.
And it's Barnes slapping it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense, no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Joe. 10 points for him. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Jefferson. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Oh, that's terrific work on the inside from Jefferson, showing how comfortable he's become operating down low.
Connects from three-point range.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Ginobili, that's for 2. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Barnes, right side. And he slams it one-handed.
How about the power finish?
Spurs trailed by 8. Here's West. Barnes grabs the miss.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Barnes the screen. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Thanks for the wide open look. Rockets with the rebound.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Jefferson down low. And the layup's good off the glass. Jefferson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Oh, look at Jefferson blitzing the defense, going on the drive and just exploiting a gap in the coverage.
Then Pachulia with the dunk.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Defensive.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Houston leading by 7. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And now running up the court. West pushing it up. He gets that one. West has got 11 points.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
Yeah, this has been an incredible offensive performance.
Lee outside. Now here's West. He's got 13. Thompson for the triple. No good on the shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Lee outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Passed at the beat. Plays it up and banks it in. The Beat's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Lee. Tries the spin move. Here's Barnes. Drains the 19-footer. Barnes has got 9 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And Coach
They're going to ride him as far as he can take them.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
.102 left in the third quarter.
I think he knew this was going to get physical, and he was ready for it.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
On the wing, Thompson. Shot clock at 5. West, right side. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. .36 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Pachulia. Some nice passing there by Houston. And here is Bynum. Lee outside. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
What a finish!
Good.
Oh, great job to punch it in off the drive. Let him know you've arrived.
Azubuike for 3. That's good. And it's Bynum with the assist. Azubuike's got 5 points now this quarter. Thompson from long range. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
No doubt about it. Make no mistake. That's a big-time 3. They've narrowed this lead. We'll see if they can keep the momentum going.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. It's Galena Azubuike on the wing. Not 3 off the mark. San Antonio trailing here. Thompson inside the line. And Griffin, here we go. And he dunks it right down on Pachulia. Oh, brother.
Fierce drive and then finished with some flair to boot.
Barnes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And, you know, Harrison Barnes is an effective two-way player, becoming better every day on offense and can defend multiple positions as well.
Barnes hits them both. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. A 2-point game. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Griffin. Outside, Green to take the lead. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
You know, guys, it's really a staple of Green's game. He's a catch-and-shoot player who does a nice job with shot preparation, so he's ready to fire when he catches.
Timeout called. Rockets. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. Well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. A shot by Lowry, no good. Inside. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Prince outside. Pass to Shumpert. From deep. San Antonio with the rebound. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Outside, Green. Driving inside. That one drops for him. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs. And so it's Houston with it. Three-pointer, Lowry. Good on the triple.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Green in the high post. Can't get it to fall. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Took in no time at all on that one. Shumpert's got 24 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Picked by Griffin. Thompson from long range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Griffin.
Sticking it to them and doing it with style.
Rockets trail. Here's Shumpert. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Parker. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
And both free throws good for Drummond. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Rockets trailed by 3. Pass to Shumpert. From downtown. Buries the long-range jumper. Shumpert's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Really picked up where he left off in the first.
Parker left side. Here's Griffin. Nifty move. And Griffin slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Thompson. The Rockets making the shot. Green in the post. Here's the beat. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's the break. And Griffin slams it in.
I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Pass to Shumpert. Three-pointer, Lowry. It's good. The basket is now 5 for 9.
When it's an important moment in the game, a big time in the game, he flat out takes over. Lowry is a gamer.
Now here's Griffin. Yes, that goes in. Griffin's got 24.
Talk about clutch. He has been on fire.
He's made all 7 of his field goal attempts, answering the call here in a close game.
Here's Drummond, and it's Griffin with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Parker, and no good that time. Prince looking around. Pass to Lowry. Drummond the screen. Down low. And Drummond throws it down.
And they needed that one. Just a big-time basket.
On the wing, Green. Drives to the hoop. And Green slams it in.
Guys, that is concentration right there. Love how Green stayed in control and focused on the task at hand.
There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range. Shumpert's got the game tied up here for the Rockets. And the wide-open shot from Griffin. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Shumpert. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. Thompson running the floor.
Good job of capitalizing in transition.
Here's Shumpert. Back to Lowry to take the lead. Out to Shumpert for the three. Hits it from three-point range. Shumpert's got 12 now in this quarter.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Now, here's Thompson. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes. Boy, right now, they're just getting a fantastic effort from Kyle Lowry.
Thompson outside. Passed at the beat. Money!
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Shumpert with it. He's covered by Thompson. Thompson in the posts. Kicks it out to Prince. Now Lowry. Here's Shumpert. Misses the three. Here's Griffin. That's good.
Major dominance in it. Comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't a great big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they play.
I'm moving smooth, I don't think I know how.